High School or email news@mykansasonline.com. Thank you for watching PTV Sports. This broadcast is brought to you by these MyPhillipsCountyOnline.com sponsors: First National Bank and Trust, Rogers & Associates Insurance, Coombs Trucking, Dana Granman at American Family Insurance, Firebolt Ag LLC, and Farmers National Bank. If you'd like to become a My Phillips County Online sponsor, contact Robin Sides or Kim Packabeer at Phillipsburg High School or email news@mykansasonline.com. Thank you for watching PTV Sports. This broadcast is brought to you by these MyPhillipsCountyOnline.com sponsors: First National Bank and Trust, Rogers & Associates Insurance, Coombs Trucking, Dana Granman at American Family Insurance, Firebolt Ag LLC, and Farmers National Bank. If you'd like to become a My Phillips County Online sponsor, contact Robin Sides or Kim Packabeer at Phillipsburg High School or email news@mykansasonline.com. Thank you for watching PTV Sports. This broadcast is brought to you by these
The tournament has three other sites that are playing. Pool A, the number one overall CTMP, is taking on Russell and Plainville. Pool B, the number 2 seed, Smith Center, is hosting Hoxie and Hill City. Then, of course, here, Phillipsburg is hosting, the number 3 seed is hosting Trego and Oakley. And in Pool D, the number 4 seed, Ellis, is hosting Norton and Stockton. So the winner of those 4 pools will advance on to Saturday at 1 o'clock. They're going to use both gyms here in Phillipsburg. So at 1 o'clock, it will be the number 1. You know, if the seeds all get through, the top seed against the bottom seed, then the 2 middle seeds will be playing on the other court. So it's all going to be decided here in the next, half hour, 45 minutes to see who will advance out of Pool C to continue to play here in the MCL tournament. Looking at the Trego, they only have 2 seniors. A lot of times in that game against Oakley, they had 1 senior, 1 junior, 3 sophomores, and a freshman out there. So they're a very young team. So it'll be interesting to see how they do here tonight against Phillipsburg. So both teams are now going to the center of the court. Panthers come out in the same way with Babcock, Sides, Gross, Kinney, Honeycutt, and Corbin. And now we will have the officials looking at their lineup cards, and we should be ready to go here in just a couple moments. Again, the Panthers come in 21-11 on the year. Trego coming in at 19-11. So back, these two teams met just a week ago, and the Panthers won in 2 straight sets, 25-23, 25-22. So very tight matches, and we expect the same here this evening. Panthers will start serving. Honeycutt gets it started. Her serve comes across. Ball's passed up to Trego, and the ball hit, picked up by Storrs. Gross now sets it to Babcock. Babcock shoots it over, and Trego doesn't pick it up, so a point for the Panthers. 1-0. Panthers on top here in set number 1. So Honeycutt continues to serve for the Panthers. Serve comes across. Pass forward by the Eagles. Now outside, the ball hit. Partially blocked, and they don't pick it up. 2-0. Panthers on top here in set number 1. So Honeycutt continues to serve. Her serve again comes across. Trego passes up. Now ball overpass, and Babcock is there to smash it down. 3-0. Panthers on top here in set number 1. So the Panthers out to a good start here in set number 1. Honeycutt again with the serve. The ball passed forward. The bump set goes to the far side. The ball is attacked, blocked by Babcock, and it's now 4-0 in favor of the Panthers. Timeout called by Trego. We're back after this timeout. You're listening to Panther Volleyball here on KQMA and the World Wide Web.
To be one calendar you go to find all the happenings that are going on in Phillips County. We plan on putting all Phillips County school events, church events, chamber events, fundraisers, suppers, you name it. We'd like to add it to our event calendar. If you have an event you'd like to add to the calendar, simply go to myphillipscountyonline.com, click on the events heading, click on add an event, fill out all the information about your event, and then click submit. Once we receive your submission, we'll review it and add it to the site. We look forward to adding your event to our calendar. Thank you. Hello, I'm Gracie Jessup.
Panthers and Trego involved in first set action, 4-0. Panthers lead. Honeycutt back serving. Serve comes across, passed up now. The back set, ball hit, picked up nicely by the Panthers. Babcock sets it to Corbin. Corbin rolls it across, picked up by the Eagles. Set to the far side. Ball's rolled across Stores. Gets it to sides. Back out to Gross. Gross has it blocked, and the Panthers can't come up with it off the block. So Trego's on the board. It's 4-1 in favor of the Panthers. Trego back serving. Ball comes across, and Panthers get up, but they call a lift on him, so it's 4-2. Trego will continue to serve here. Serve cut comes across. Honeycutt pops it up, sides, runs it down, and Babcock gets it over. Now, back set. Ball's tipped, and Panthers can't quite come up with that one. Nice placement by Trego. And it's all of a sudden it's 4-3. Panthers still up by 1 here in set number 1. Again, the serve comes across. Stores gets it right side. Sides goes outside to Babcock. Babcock can't get it across. And it's now all tied up 4-4. So a 4-point lead is gone. And Trego's right back in it. All tied up here in set number 1. Serve again, comes across, Honeycutt passes sides, leaves it for Gross. Gross rolls it across, picked up by the Eagles. Now they set the ball to the outside. Now it's rolled across by the Eagles. Honeycutt directly to sides to Babcock. Babcock gets it out of bounds, and Trego has the lead at 5-4. So Trego with their first lead here. Again, the serve, a short serve, popped up by the Panthers and hit across. And a lift called on Trego. Good job that time by the Panthers to get it up. And we're all tied at 5 apiece. 5-5 here in set number 1. So back to serve is Cheney. Cheney's serve comes across. Mishandled by Trego. Point for the Panthers. And it's 6-5. Panthers back in the lead by 1. Again, Cheney back serving for Phillipsburg. Ball's passed forward. Bump set goes to the outside. Ball attacked off the block and through it. And we're all tied up at 6-6. So in this first set, back and forth we go. Here in set number 1, 6-6. Serve comes across. Popped up, set across, and now hit out the back. Not touched by the Panthers, so again, Trego takes that 1-point lead at 7-6. Serve again, popped up by Babcock, now right back to Babcock, and she rolls one across, picked up by the Eagles, now they back set it. Ball's hit, 4 hits, and we're all tied at 7-7. So, neither team being able to establish much here in the early going. Now Coleman back to serve. Her serve comes across, popped up, and now shot across. Corbin to sides, to Babcock. Babcock blocked, picked up, and now on the overpass, Trego goes up and slams it down, 7-8. Trego back on top by 1. So Trego back serving. Serve comes across. Cheney gets it to sides. Goes to Kenny. Kenny rolls across, picked up in the back row. Bumped up, and now will be free, not quite across. 8-8. So, eight to 8. Babcock back serving for the Panthers. Serve comes across, popped up and out of bounds. Not handled well. And it's now 9-8. Panthers back to that 1-point lead here. Babcock again, back serving. Serve comes across, popped up this time by the Eagles. They set to the near side. Ball's hit. Storrs plays it, bumped up, and now rolled across. Picked up by the Eagles, set to the outside. Ball's hit, picked up nicely. Babcock passes it forward. Honeycutt gets it over. The Golden Eagles on the attack. They set the ball in the middle. It's picked up, popped up by the Panthers, and now will be freed over by Cheney. Back and forth we go here. Set to the outside. Ball's hit. Hard and out. Not touched by the Panthers. So now it's a 10-8. Panthers up by 2 here in set number 1. Babcock across. And now Trego gets it over. Now the attack by the Panthers. Honeycutt popped up by the Eagles. Pass forward and shot across. Panthers on the attack. They send it to Kenny. Kenny blocked, but stays on Trego's side. And now it's 11-8. Panthers with a 3-point lead here in set number 1. Again, Babcock with a good serve. Ball set in the middle. Blocked by Kenny. Popped up. And now will be freed over by Cheney. Eagles get to the set to the outside. Rolled across. Storrs was there for the Panthers. Sides runs it down. Honeycutt has it tipped. Picked up by the Golden Eagles. Now set to the near side. Has it blocked. But it stays on the Panthers side. Point for the Eagles. 11-9. Panthers hold on that 2-point lead here in set number 1. Serve comes across. Storrs pops it up nicely to the side. Sides goes to Honeycutt. Honeycutt rolls across. Trego's there. They send it right back to the far outside. Ball's hit. So it goes out. Point for the Panthers. 12-9. Trego thought it might have been touched. Now Gross comes in, Cheney goes out, and Sides is back to serve for the Panthers. So Sides with the serve, gets it over nicely. Ball is put over now. Ball goes over the net, popped up, and Gross will free the ball across. Now, Eagles struggle and can't get it over. Point for the Panthers. 13-9. Panthers open up a 4-point lead here in set number 1. Again, Sides with the serve. Popped up by Trego. Bump set goes to the near side. Shot across. Picked up by Storrs. Now the attack by Gross. It is not handled on the far side. And it's 14-9. Panthers with a 5-point lead. Sides continues to serve. Again, her serve is a good one. Popped up. The bump goes to the near side. Ball is tipped over. Picked up by Sides. Now Honeycutt sets it to Babcock. Babcock rolls it across. Trego sets to the far side again. Tipped across. Popped up. Run down by Babcock. And then Sides will bump it across. The set to the near side. Ball is hit off the block. Popped up. Set to the near side. And shot across. Set to the near side. Gross goes right down the middle. And finds the hole. It's 50-9. Panthers up by 6. Here in set number 1. Sides continues to serve. Serve comes across. Pass goes right to the center. Bump towards the net and not handled. And it's now 16-9. And Trego wants a substitution, not a timeout. Thought they might be calling a timeout. As a couple players come in for the Golden Eagles. Sides will continue to serve. Her serve. Pass forward. They set the ball to the near side. Ball's hit. Down the hole. Picked up. Popped up by Kenny. And Honeycutt tips across. Now, the Eagles set it to the backside. Ball hit again. Babcock is there for the Panthers. Sides to Gross. Gross hits it in the net. And the Eagles are finally break the string. Panthers had scored 5 straight points to open this 6-point lead. Trego back serving. Serve comes across. Ball is popped up. Kenny tips it across. Picked up by the Eagles. Now they send it to the near side. Rolled across. Picked up by Storrs. Sides. Back sets Honeycutt. Honeycutt has it tipped. Side sets it back over to Gross. Gross has it blocked. Back over on to Panther side. And Kenny can't dig it out. And it's 16-11. Panther lead is now 5. Again, the serve comes across. Babcock to side to Gross. Gross has it blocked. Point for Trego. 16-12. Now Trego has scored the last 3 points. Serve again comes across. Get past the side. Sides leaves it for Honeycutt. Honeycutt has it blocked. Then it goes out of bounds. So it's a point for the Panthers. 17-12. Panthers again up by 5. Now Storrs will be back to serve for the Panthers. Her serve comes across. Pass forward, bumped up, and the attack goes across. Sides is there for the Panthers. Corbin sets it to Gross. Gross has it blocked. Pop back up. Now set to Corbin. Corbin rolls it across, picked up by Golden Eagles. They call a back row attack on the Panthers, so it's a point for the Eagles. Serve comes across by Eagles. Now pop back up, and Honeycutt tips it over, pop back over. Now Gross pops it over. And we have, I think Gross, we call it in the net, so it's 17-14. Panthers still up by 3 here in set number 1. Serve comes across. Honeycutt gets it to sides, goes outside to Babcock. Babcock pops it over, picked up by the Eagles, and now will be not handled. And it's a point for the Panthers. 18-14. Panthers up by 4. Honeycutt goes back to serve. Serve comes across. Pass forward. Sets to the backside. Is tipped across. Sides digs it up. Babcock sets it to Corbin. And Corbin's in the net. 18-15. Panthers lead by 3. And Trego back to serve. Set number 1. Back and forth we go. Serve comes across. Honeycutt gets it to side. Sides goes to Babcock. Babcock off the block. Picked up by the Eagles. Set to the near side. Ball's hit. Honeycutt picks it up. Again, set to Gross. Gross rolls one across. Picked up in the backcourt. Set right in the middle. Tipped across. Panthers pop it up. And now Honeycutt back row attack. And in. As Honeycutt gets the back row attack, and it's now 19-15. Now Gross comes out, Cheney goes in. Cheney with the serve. Popped up, not handled. Point for the Panthers. 20-15, it's a 5-point Panther lead. Now another substitution right away for Trego, as Cheney with the serve. Short serve popped up, set, and now free to cross. It doesn't make it over that. 21-15. It's a 6-point Panther lead. And timeout called by Trego. You're listening to Panther Volleyball here on KQMA and the World Wide Web.
We also want to remind our followers that MyPCO is much more than just a Facebook page. We're working hard to bring you local stories that you won't find on any other online news source. If you want a great online source for local news, go to myphillipscountyonline.com. Our homepage has featured stories, but you can also click on news at the top for more stories. Want even more local stories? Click on Phillips County area to find even more. Thanks again for supporting My Phillips County Online. Hello, I'm Andrew LaRue, a senior at Phillipsburg High School and a member of myphillipscountyonline.com. We want to take a moment to thank all of our Facebook followers who continue to read, like, and share the stories that we post. We also want to remind our followers that
the MCL tournament in set number 1, the Panthers have opened up a 21-15 lead over the Golden Eagles as Cheney will continue to serve. Her serve comes across, popped up by the Eagles. Now the back set. The ball's hit down. Honeycutt pops it up, and now Corbin attacks, and 4. They call 4 hits, didn't get over the net. 21-16. Panthers lead is 5. Serve comes across, popped up by Honeycutt, and nobody gets it. And so it's 21-17. Eagles cutting into the Panther lead here in set number 1. Serve comes across, Honeycutt gets it to sides, goes right to Babcock. Babcock gets it down and out. just long, 21-18. It's a 3-point Panther lead. Trego continues to serve. Serve comes across. Undercut to sides, right back to Babcock. Babcock goes this time, and it's out again. 21-19. It's a 2-point Panther lead. Trego back serving. Undercut to sides. Now to Corbin. Corbin hits it, and that's down and in. Point for the Panthers. 22-19. Panthers lead is now 3, and just needing 3 points to end this first set. Storrs goes out. Kenny comes in, and it will be Corbin back to serve for the Panthers. Corbin serve comes across. Dug up, slapped across. Panthers are there. Now they set the ball to Kenny. Kenny shoots it across. Trego sets it to the outside. Ball's tipped across. Tipped back over. Panthers dig, and Trego makes a great save. Now sides. Gets it to Babcock. Babcock hits it hard. And it's not returned this time. As 23-19. Panthers now just 2 points away from winning this first set. Corbin will continue to serve for the Panthers. Serve comes across. Trego pops it up. Set goes to the outside. Ball is hit off the block. Kenny picks it up. Sides. Dumps it across. Trego sets it to the backside. Ball is hit. Partially tipped. Sides runs it down. And Babcock hits it into the net. 23-20. Panther lead is still 3 here in set number 1. Serve comes across. Honeycutt to sides to Babcock. Babcock off the block. This time cannot be handled, and it's 24-20. Panthers are at set point here in this first set. So Panthers 1 point away from closing this first set out. Babcock with the serve. Picked up, dumped across. Cheney is there. Side sets it to Honeycutt. Honeycutt hits it, and it stays on Trego's side, and that ends set number 1 as Honeycutt gets the final kill. Panthers win set number 1 by the score of 25-20. We'll be back with the second set action here from the Chuck
who make our community one to be proud of and a place to call home. First National Bank and Trust, where community matters most.
We're here for you.
Firebolt Ag, located in Phillipsburg and in Norton, is a full-service fertilizer and chemical company that is here to help you increase your yields and profits. Count on Firebolt Ag to provide you professional and friendly service. We also provide cash marketing with our ag consultant and have options for crop insurance as well. Firebolt Ag, farmers helping farmers succeed.
Hi.
We're looking for insurance.
Oh, let's see who's free.
When insurance agents work for only one company, their options are simply limited. But a trusted choice independent agent is free to shop many companies for a better deal. Free to do what's right for you.
Let us shop for you. Contact Rogers & Associate to learn more.
First National Bank and Trust, where community matters most.
We're here for you.
Firebolt Ag, located in Phillipsburg and in Norton, is a full-service fertilizer and chemical company that is here to help you increase your yields and profits. Count on Firebolt Ag to provide you professional and friendly service. We also provide cash marketing with our ag consultant and have options for crop insurance as well. Firebolt Ag, farmers helping farmers succeed.
Hi.
We're looking for insurance.
Oh, let's see who's free.
When insurance agents work for only one company, their options are simply limited. But a trusted choice independent agent is free to shop many companies for a better deal. Free to do what's right for you.
Let us shop for you. Contact Rogers & Associate to learn more.
Here, as back to serve to start will be Trego. Honeycutt gets it to sides. Sides goes to Gross in the middle off the block, and Trego can't come up with it. Point for the Panthers. The Panthers start out 1-0. Pretty much in the update as everything else is going pretty much the way everything. We do have a final. Smith Center won their pool. Honeycutt back to serve, and it's an ace serve. It was Smith Center over Hoxie in the championship match, basically. 25-9, 25-11. So Smith Center punches their ticket to here on Saturday. Now the serve comes across, picked up nicely by the Eagles. Now they pump it over. Stores gets it to sides. Sides gets it to Babcock, and Babcock hammers it down, and again it's 3-0. Panthers on top here in set number 2. Honeycutt will continue to serve. Serve comes across, passed up nicely by Trego to the outside. Ball's hit and not handled by Gross, and it's now 3-1. In Pool A right now, it's coming down between TMP and Russell for the team to move on, and Ellis and Norton are doing battle right now. Serve comes across by the Golden Eagles. Sides, sets it for Gross. Gross picks it up and hits it across, and Trio can't come up with it. It's 4-1. So the winner of TMP Russell will advance. The winner of Ellis and Norton will advance. The winner of this game here will advance. So Smith Center is the only one that has punched their ticket to Saturday play. Cheney now into serve. Her serve comes across, picked up nicely, set to the outside. Ball is blocked, and it's a point for the Panthers as Corbin got that one, I believe. Cheney will continue to serve for the Panthers, leading 5-1. Short serve, picked up nicely by the Eagles. Now they go back outside. Ball is hit off the block, and Corbin can't get it off the block. Nice try, but it's a point for the Eagles. 5-2, Panthers on top. Serve comes across. Pass forward by Honeycutt nicely. Now the back set to Corbin. Corbin hits it on the fly, picked up nicely by the Eagles. Now they free the ball across. Stores gets it to sides to Babcock. Babcock punches across, and the Eagles call for a lift, and it's now 6-2. Back and forth now as Stores comes out. Kenny comes back in. And Corbin will be back to serve, and now we're back ready to go. As Corbin's serve comes across, picked up nicely, and the ball is blocked, popped up, and got across. Panthers on the ball. Honeycutt sets it for Kenny. Kenny shoots it across. Picked up in the back row by the Eagles. Set right in the middle. Ball is hammered down, and we have a net violation called on Babcock. So it's a point for Trego. 6-3. Panthers on top here in set number 2. They issued a yellow card to Kenny because she didn't report in. She just ran out of the court. That's what the stoppage was. Now, Panthers on the attack. The back set to Babcock. Babcock goes up. Picked up in the back. Set and popped across. Panthers struggling to get it across. Now they go outside to Kenny. Kenny shoots it across. Picked up by the Eagles. Now the back set, and the ball shot across again. Stores to sides to Kenny. Kenny has it blocked and goes out of bounds. And it's wide. Point for the Panthers. 7-3. Panthers up by 4 once again. So now Babcock will go back. Serve comes across, picked up, set to the outside. Ball is hit and not handled. And it's a point for Trego. I have the score at 7-4. Scoreboard, it shows zeros. We'll have to wait and see to get that all worked out. Trego back to serve. Serve comes across. Babcock pops it over the net, and a lift called on Trego. So it's 8-4. Panthers now up by 4 here in set number 2. Gross comes in, Cheney goes out, and Sides goes back to serve for Phillipsburg. Side serve comes across. Shot back over the net. Panthers on the attack. They set the ball outside to Gross. Gross has it blocked. Stays on Trego's side, and a lift called on Trego. It's now 9-4. Panthers up by 5 here in set number 2. Sides again with a good hard serve. Popped up nicely. Bump forward. And now free to cross. Stores to side to Honeycutt. Honeycutt gets it off the back. And it's long, point for Trego. 9-5. Panthers enjoy a 4-point lead here in this second set. Now, Panthers set it outside to Gross. Gross goes up, has it partially blocked. Bump to forward, and now shot across. Stores to sides. Back set to Honeycutt. Honeycutt has it off the block, and it falls on Trego's side. And it's 10-5. Panthers now doubling up Trego here in set number 2. Now, Soares serves, comes across. They set the ball to the near side. Ball is partially blocked, and the Panthers can't get up. Sides can't get to it quick enough, and it's a point for Trego. 10-6. Panthers lead by 4 here in set number 2. Serve comes across. Stores pops it up, bumps it outside to Corbin. Corbin airmails this one out the back, and it's a 10-7. Panthers up by 3 here in set number 2. Serve again, comes across, popped up, side sets it in the middle to Gross. Gross hits it off the block, and it's a point for the Panthers. 11-7. Now Honeycutt back to serve. Her serve comes across, popped up, set to the near side. Ball is partially blocked. Back on Trego's side, and now set to the near side, and the ball is tipped out of bounds. It went out. Point for Trego. 11-8. Trego down by 3. Need to win this set to force the third. Trego's serve comes across. Stores to sides. To Babcock off the block. Trego picks it up. Ball goes across. Popped up by Panthers, and now it will be shot across. Panthers now on the defense as the ball is hit down the line. Picked up nicely by Stores. Sides to Babcock, and Babcock slams it down. Point for... No, they call Babcock in the net, I believe. Yep. Babcock was called in the net. Point for Trego. She had a great hit, but followed through. Now, serve comes across. Picked up by sides to Gross. Gross off the block, and this time Trego can't get to that one. It's 12-9. Panthers up by 3 once again. So now, Cheney comes in, Gross goes out. Cheney will be back to serve. Serve comes across. Popped up, set to the middle, and shot across. Corbin can't get to it. As nice placement that time by the Golden Eagles, and it's 12-10. Trego just hanging around here in the second set. Serve comes across. Popped up, and this time sides can't get to it, and it's 12-11. Trego back to within 1. Here in set number 2. Serve again comes across. Cheney to sides. Over the net, and it's slapped back across, and we're all tied up 12-12. Trego having a little momentum here as they've scored the last 3 points. Serve comes across. Honeycutt gets it to sides. To Babcock. Babcock has a block. Picked up by Corbin. Again, right back to Babcock. Babcock gets it down and in this time. 13-12. And Babcock found the far side and puts the Panthers back on top by 1. So Corbin back to serve. Serve comes across. Pass forward. Set to the far side. Ball's hit off the block. And we're all tied up at 13-13. So back and forth they go here as Trego back serving. Serve comes across. Cheney gets it right to sides. They back set to Babcock. Babcock gets it hard. Picked up. Bump forward, and now will be free to cross. Honeycutt to sides. Out over to Kenny. Kenny hits the ball. Picked up in the back, and now will be free to cross. Honeycutt again to sides to Babcock. Babcock gets it hard. And it's 14-13. Panthers back on top by 1. So Babcock back to serve now. Her serve comes across, pass forward, set to the near side, tipped across, picked up by sides. Cheney sets it over to Honeycutt. Honeycutt rolls it into the net, and we're all tied up at 14-14. So Trego gaining some confidence further this match goes. Serve comes across, Babcock decides to, Babcock shoots it across, picked up, dropped across. Now Honeycutt on the attack, partially blocked, and Trego can't react to it, so it's a point for the Panthers. That's 15-14. Panthers back on top by 1. Now Gross comes back in, Cheney sets down, and sides back to serve. Serve comes across and slapped across. The lift called on Trego, 16-14. Panthers now up by 2. Sides again with the serve. Popped up, set to the far side. Ball's hit and out the back as Babcock didn't play it. And 17-14 and timeout called by Trego. We're back after this timeout. You're listening to Panther Volleyball.
Senior at Phillipsburg High School, and I'm one of MyPhillipsCountyOnline.com's event managers. We'd like the event calendar on our site to be one calendar you go to find all the happenings that are going on in Phillips County. We plan on putting all Phillips County school events, church events, chamber events, fundraisers, suppers, you name it. We'd like to add it to our event calendar. If you have an event you'd like to add to the calendar, simply go to MyPhillipsCountyOnline.com, click on the events heading, click on add an event, fill out all the information about your event, and then click submit. Once we receive your submission, we'll review it and add it to the site. We look forward to adding your event to
we're involved in second set action between Phillipsburg and Trego. The winner will advance to Saturday's tournament play for the MCAL. Panthers up by 3. Sides gets it across. Trego bump sets it. Now they free the ball across. Babcock to Kenny, and it's on Trego's side now. Set to the outside. Ball is blocked. It gets through the block. Point for Trego. 17-15. Panther lead is now 2. Trego back to serve. Serve comes across. Stores to sides. Outside to Gross. Gross has it blocked. Picked up. Set back to Kenny. Kenny hits it through the block. And it's a point for the Panthers. 18-15. Panthers lead by 3 once again. Now Stores will be back to serve. Stores serve comes across. Picked up, set to the outside, ball hit. And Stores can't quite get it. She swung at it, just came up missing it. So it's now 18-16. Panther lead is still 2. Here getting to the closing moments of this second set. Trego with the serve. Stores to sides to Honeycutt. Honeycutt picked up in the back row by the Eagles. Set to the far side, now shot across. Trego, or sides, now gets it to Gross. Gross hits it hard, and Trego can't quite come up with it. Nice effort, they just could not run the ball down. Point for the Panthers, and it's now 19-16. Panthers up by 3. Again, Honeycutt serves it up, set in the middle. Ball is hit hard, and out the back. Point for the Panthers, 20-16. 4-point lead, 5 points needed to end this match. Panthers trying to close it out as Honeycutt back serving again. Ball's passed forward, set to the far side. Ball's blocked, picked up by the Eagles, set to the near side. Ball's off the block, point for Trego, 20-17. Trego continues to hang around here. Trego back serving. Serve is an ace. 20-18. Trego making his last second runs late in the sets. And the Panthers hold them off. Trego again with the serve. Stores pops it up. Bump sets it outside to Gross. Gross has it off the block. Picked up by the Eagles. Now they set the ball to the outside. Ball's hit hard. Picked up by Stores. Picked up now by Gross. Gross shoots it across. Bump forward. And now the ball is rolled across. Picked up nicely by the Eagles. set to the backside, and now Trego rolls it across again. Picked up again by Honeycutt now to Gross. Gross has a block. Picked up by the Panthers again. Set up, and now set across. Trego with it. Sets it out to the outside. Ball's hit across. Panthers bump it forward, and Corman gets it across. Trego once again sets it in the middle. Ball's blocked. This time by Babcock. And this time Trego cannot come up with it. 21-18, and Trego wants another timeout. So we're back after this timeout. You're listening to Panther Volleyball here on
CountyOnline.com sponsors. First National Bank and Trust, Rogers & Associates Insurance, Coombs Trucking, Dana Grandman at American Family Insurance, Firebolt Ag LLC, and Farmers National Bank. If you'd like to become a My Phillips County online sponsor, contact Robin Sides or Kim Packabeer at Phillipsburg High School, or email news@mykansasonline.com. Thank you for watching PTV Sports. This broadcast is brought to you by these MyPhillipsCountyOnline.com sponsors. First National Bank and Trust, Rogers & Associates Insurance, Coombs Trucking, Dana Grandman at American Family Insurance, Firebolt Ag LLC, and Farmers National Bank. If you'd like to become a My Phillips County online sponsor, contact Robin Sides or Kim Packabeer at Phillipsburg High School, or email news@mykansasonline.com. Thank you for watching PTV Sports. This broadcast is brought to you by these MyPhillipsCountyOnline.com sponsors. First National Bank and Trust, Rogers & Associates Insurance, Coombs Trucking, Dana Grandman at American Family Insurance, Firebolt Ag LLC, and Farmers National Bank. If you'd like to become a My Phillips County online sponsor, contact Robin Sides or Kim Packabeer at Phillipsburg High School, or email news@mykansasonline.com. Thank you for watching PTV Sports. This broadcast is brought to you by these MyPhillipsCountyOnline.com sponsors. First National Bank and Trust, Rogers & Associates Insurance, Coombs Trucking, Dana Grandman at American Family Insurance, Firebolt Ag LLC, and Farmers National Bank. If you'd like to become a My Phillips County online sponsor, contact Robin Sides or Kim Packabeer at Phillipsburg High School, or email news@mykansasonline.com. Thank you for watching PTV Sports. This broadcast is brought to you by these MyPhillipsCountyOnline.com sponsors.
First comes across. Popped up, bumped forward, and now shot across. And the Panthers could not get it as it was tipped, and it's now 24-20. Trego go back to serve. Panthers on the defense. The serve comes across. Cheney to sides out the block, and it is saved by Trego. Panthers now to Babcock. Babcock shoots across. Trego runs it down. They bump it up. It's over on the Panther side. Cheney sets it outside to Kenny. Kenny rolls across, picked up by Trego, and Trego can't pick it out of the net, and that ends the match. 25-20 in both sets. Panthers up their record to 22-11. Trego will fall to 19-12.
Thank you for watching PTV Sports. This broadcast is brought to you by these MyPhillipsCountyOnline.com sponsors. First National Bank and Trust, Rogers & Associates Insurance, Coombs Trucking, Dana Grandman at American Family Insurance, Firebolt Ag LLC, and Farmers National Bank. If you'd like to become a My Phillips County online sponsor, contact Robin Sides or Kim Packabeer at Phillipsburg High School, or email news@mykansasonline.com.
In our area, ranching and farming are more than just jobs. They represent family traditions and a way of life. They are an essential part of our community. At First National Bank and Trust,